Hello, everyone. You good? Well, Emily was bringing me some. Oh, it's got ice and everything. Awesome.
Hi, Chat.
All right, thank you. You got the door?
Yep.
Awesome, thank you. Hi, everyone. Sorry, the timing of that worked out perfectly. So here we are. It is. Wait, what's today? Today's Friday. Today's Friday, and we're gonna finish up this page today. But first things first. Got my coffee over here. Let's go ahead and see who is here. Today's question of the day is, what has been your most memorable book you have read? Good morning, Cece. Cece was first in chat this morning. Let's see. Good morning, Kara, Mrs. Butterfly, Brooke, hello. Let's see. Natalie, hello. Trey, good morning. Let's see. Trey's is Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Love it. Christina, good morning. Renee, good morning. How did you feel about Wonka, Trey? I haven't seen it, but I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. Let's see. Renee says, most memorable book was Dolores Claiborne. Spelling is probably up. No, that's fair. I have mine. I'll tell you in a second, but I could not even begin to tell you who the author was because our teacher read it to me when I was in like 5th grade, maybe, and it really stuck with me. Let's see, for me, I have The Little White Horse, aka Secret of Moonacre. I haven't heard of that one, but it sounds fun. I love fantasy stories. I'm going through The Mists of Avalon. I'm only in the first book right now. I started it yesterday. I was looking for something on Audible to listen to, and I realized that was part of the Audible library that you can listen to. I was like, 50 hours? Heck yeah, because I always get sad when I run out of books to listen to. So I'm working on that one. Let's see, Mona, good morning, right? It can be hard. Alex, good morning. Kathleen, good morning. Let's see, Marilyn, hello. Okay, I think I got it right. So there is this book. So I want to say I had to have been 5th grade. It was either 4th or 5th, but like, I want to say 5th grade. You know how, and I don't know that they do the magazine handouts anymore. At least my kids haven't come home with them in a while. But do you know those little Scholastic book reader newspaper magazine things that they would send us home? Yes, that is true. Wonka was good. And hi, Durbin. Hi. How are you? But anyway, our teacher read us this book out loud. But what I didn't know, so hi, Miss Guns. She read it, and I ended up ordering it off the Scholastic book things. But what I didn't know is that when she read it, she sort of edited it as she read. So there were some swears, she just made it more kid-friendly, but I didn't know that, and I ordered. And the book that she read was The Watsons Go to Birmingham, 1963. So if you think about it, though, it's really good because it brings up a lot of things that happen historically and all of that. So I think it's a good eye-opener book. And I just was thinking about it when the stream started, and I feel like I should read it or listen to it again. I have it somewhere. But yeah, it was The Watsons Go to Birmingham, 1963, and that probably stuck with me a lot. I mean, I would have been, 10, 11 when I heard it? I don't know. But there was a lot more going on in that book than the teacher expressed, so. Maylin, good morning. If I missed anyone, I apologize. Miss Butterfly says, Simon Beckett, Chemistry of Death. Oh, I haven't read that one. Okay, as far as announcements go, we have 2 Square updates. We had a couple Charm add-ons. So we have Renee's, and we have the lovely Bob Ross. I know you gave 2 choices, Renee, but the Bob Ross seems so fitting since you sent me my lovely Bob Ross friend back here. And I was just like, yeah. Bob Ross is one of our choices. We'll do Bob Ross. So we have Bob Ross, and then for Kara Gregg, we have the Faux Opal. These were probably, because I got them in the charm section, these were probably like meant for earrings. Ew, bug. I sit by the window and there's like always a little one every now and then makes it in. But anyway, little opal there I thought was really, really pretty. So that will go up on the wall. If you were here on Wednesday, right? They are pretty. If you were here on Wednesday, we talked about how we're going to finish this up today with the Faber-Castell Black Edition ones, and I actually did a little bit of testing last night just to see color-wise, and I think these are going to work really well. I have the color chart for this, so if you have the Faber-Castell Black Edition and you need a color chart, this one is on the downloads on my website, so you're welcome to grab that. The other announcement is so next week, Wednesday stream, we are going to be celebrating we're words are hard. It would be nice if I could actually make my lips form the way I needed them to form. But we are going to be celebrating my 5-year streamiversary. So not when the channel was created, but when I started streaming. And it was 5 years ago. It'll be 5 years on Monday, but we're going to celebrate on Wednesday. And how we're going to celebrate is we'll probably color something Johanna related, but also there's going to be giveaways of channel points as well as bundles of stickers from previous Sticker Club stickers. So there'll be some sticker sheets, some regular stickers. We'll probably do 5 of those giveaways. And we'll probably do 5 giveaways of the points too. So all total, there will be 10 giveaways throughout the entire stream. We'll set a timer and I'll figure out, you know, the intervals. But we're going to do like 10 giveaways on that day, you know, five of each. But oh my goodness, 5 years. It's crazy. Besides Harry Potter, I remember The Giver the most. I don't think I've read The Giver. Faber-Castell Black Edition. Oh, what do I think? Versus? I haven't used them enough to say. I mean, I'm always going to default to the Ergo Softs, but I haven't really, I only tested it out a little bit. I like them so far. Yep, it's 5 years. Great Gabsy is one that stuck with me a lot. Cider House Rules is another. Yeah, the first Harry Potter book sticks with me because when I was younger in junior high, I had to go do a class. It was called Reading and More. It was just basically an expanded class for somebody who has a hard time reading or writing. My thing was writing. I was never good at writing. I'm still not. I have Steve proofread everything I do. But it was called Reading and More. And on the reading aspect of it, one of the things they gave us to read was the first book of Harry Potter. And they said, okay, whoever finishes the book first gets to keep it. I read it that night and didn't put it down. So needless to say, I got to keep the book. But yeah, like it seems like most of the books that really stuck with me were from when I was younger. Has anyone tried the Spectrum Noir Aqua Blend watercolor pencils? I have the botanical set coming. Was it? No, I haven't. I haven't even heard of those ones. But I mean, Spectrum Noir, they're a good brand. They do a lot of good stuff. All right. Well, I want to get the coloring of the pencils done today because we're going to do something new on Wednesday. So we're going to jump right in. I tested the pencils a little bit on her skin to see what I would want to use. So these are the colors that we have. Obviously with skin tone colors, especially darker ones, we don't have a ton of choices. However, 745, 711, and a lot of these like will work for the highlights and the darkness. So we have most of her color down. What I'm looking to do, and I'll see if I can zoom in further and you can see what I've done. Good morning, Allison. Harry Potter at my local bookstore. I was hooked. Nice. I love it. Have the color blend there, a fickle beast. Ooh, okay. All right. So I tested out a little bit on this part of her scarf and I did a little bit on her face. So you can see a difference between this side and this side because we've got some marker here that I wasn't able to fully blend or maybe chose not to add any more ink because I mean, it was starting to soak through quite a bit. Oh, thank you. So this is kind of what I did last night. So we're going to start with just black, straight color black. And we're going to use that for her shadows because what I feel like I'm lacking in her skin tone is contrast really. So that is what we're going to start with. So we'll do her, actually, I'm probably going to zoom out just a little bit so you can see her face and her kind of, what is this? Like her chest is here, but I suppose chest, collarbone, all of that. We're going to use the black on it. And it looks the color looks a little off, but just trust. It's good. Halfway through recording Silver Flames and all I had the speaker on, my husband came. Oh no, now. When I listen to that on headphones. I did try on Audible in the Audible library. They've got the first graphic audio for A Court of Thorns and Roses available in their library. And I listened to it just because I was really curious how it was going to work. But that version is kind of growing on me. Let's see, it goes Thorns and Roses, Mist and Fury, Wings and Rune, right? Because Wings and Rune, I really didn't like, sorry, shit color. I really didn't like the narrator for Wings and Rune and Silver Flames. However, it's a graphic audio, which means there's lots of other, you know, actors and actresses. So I'm trying to decide if I'll like the book better if there's a different narrator, but also do I really want a ton of, you know, graphic audio for a book that by itself is already so graphic? There's a reason that I am, yeah, so awkward, right? Oh, her earrings? Yeah, the shell earrings. There's a reason I've kind of switched over now to Mists of Avalon. But the person who narrates, the woman who narrates Mists of Avalon is Davina Porter, who is the same woman who narrated the Outlander series books. So, yeah, I'm really curious. It's covering right now the storyline with like Igraine and how she ends up with Uther. Basically, it's a lot of the, what do they call it? Arthurian? There's a name of it for like the legend of King Arthur. And so basically this series covers like from the woman's perspective. So I'm interested to see where it goes. Like I said, I only just started it, but it's intriguing. All right, so right now I am just using black, number 712, and we're kind of adding in the shadows. So do you see where we've got this harsh line here? This is what we're gonna soften out. So I'm just taking the black. I'm not pressing super hard because it's not necessary since we have so much color under the page, where normally these kind of light layers wouldn't work because you would just see a lot through it. Since we have a lot of this kind of variation in color and marker already down, we don't have to press all that hard. We're just trying to kind of smooth out any of the marker spots that didn't get quite to the level that I wanted. So we're gonna bring it over. I added this little crease under her eye. They seem a little bit like Ergosofts, yeah. They don't have numbers on it. Yeah, this one is 712. These were a gift, and so I've gotten these in the last couple of months, so maybe newer ones. If you have the same issue, I don't know, Patreon's issue, I've sent them an email and get response. Oh, payment, I got you. I haven't done Patreon. I'm part of a few Patreons, but not a ton. I find that I end up having more subscriptions than I realize. And I was like, I didn't even know I was subscribed to that. I was like, oh. But yeah. So we're just going to use this black and we're going to leave that little highlight on her chin just a little bit. And like I said, I've done some of this already, mostly because I was kind of testing it out last night to see how I felt about these for skin tone. I had to stop myself because I was just like, no, I need to leave some to color for tomorrow. Yeah, the Black Widows. Yes, very much so. And I did actually use a little bit of white to kind of clean up some areas where I went over it. And that's part of the reason why I wanted to use the pencil to kind of fine tune a bit, because there is a certain level of clumsiness that can come with markers, especially if you're trying to do teeny tiny details. So using the pencil over the top can kind of just fine tune where you want it to be rather than worried about, you know, adding too many layers. Shannon, hello Shannon. Right, yeah, I was lurking for that one and I was cracking up and you explaining it was like, he's not in color yet because he's black and white. Oh, that was good stuff. All right, so let's go down here. Add this, and we're going to smooth out this kind of shell necklace that she's wearing, as well as adding extra shadows. Like I said, I didn't have a ton of announcements today, but mostly I wanted to jump right in because I want us to completely finish her today. So we'll be adding pencil pretty much everywhere. Are we in frame still? Yes. Okay. Numbers and names, right? A little bit. Although sometimes some of the names don't seem to fit. I've got a few Stedler ones where I have like printed out a number on like on my label maker and I've given them my own numbers if they didn't have them. But yeah, no, I much prefer, even if, because when it comes to Stedler, a lot of their color palettes, they reuse the same color palette and like pigment, what's the word? Not variations, ratios, pigment ratios, because they are the same colors, just different kinds of pencils. And so it's like, okay, well, the Ergosoft at least have numbers, and if you look hard, you can find names like on their website. But I was just like, why don't these even have numbers on them? Like, do they just not deserve numbers? I mean, even Crayola does names. Crayola's gotten really creative with their naming. Right? Yes, the more ways I can identify it, the better. Shift this just a little bit over here. But yeah, so Wednesday, we're going to do sticker giveaways. We're going to do points giveaways. It'll be great. I mean, 5 years, my goodness. We'll have to reminisce a little bit about the first stream. First stream was, I think, World of Flowers, and we were coloring the plants on like the shelves or whichever it was. Right? I know, 5 years, it's crazy. The amount of changes that has happened and we've gone through, not just on the channel, but just in life in 5 years. It's crazy. I mean, the kids were pretty little when I started. I mean, you heard little Emily this morning. She's not so little anymore. Oh, the Brute Fooners. Yeah, I have the square Brute Fooners. Okay, so we're just adding this black. And when we're done with this color, we're going to move on to, what was this one? 745, which is basically the next darkest brown that they have. So like I said, right now we're just kind of adding in those kind of subtle shadows and kind of smoothing everything out. I'm really not pressing all that hard. In fact, I'm going very lightly. I could see though how you would say these were similar to Ergosoft, because I mean, they've got the triangular barrel. They definitely give off a lot of pigment. I'm liking them. Now I already added some black to her neck when I was fiddling with this yesterday. All right, let's scooch back up here, and now we are going to use the 745 brown. Okay, and we're just going to continue with just kind of smoothing that shadowing out just a bit. Like I said, normally with these pencils, it would take us a lot longer because we're adding a lot more layers to it. But when we essentially have the color down already, all we're doing is just enhancing the pencil. And actually, I want to get a little bit of, what do I want for that? Let's do 748. I want to get just a little bit of rosiness in her cheeks, and so this is slightly muted. Bob was working on a pencil holder for the squares. Oh, nice! For the Brute Fooners or for the Black Edition? Because I think for the Faber-Castell Black Edition, these only go up to 50, but I could be wrong. Again, I'm not pressing very hard, just enough to give her some color, some little rosiness in her cheeks. You know, like she's wearing blush, but we don't want anything too bright, just because that would not go well with the skin tone we are trying to achieve. See, are you guys able to see that? Yeah. Okay. Is that too dark? Let's let the clouds are kind of doing their own thing today. Oh, there's 100 of the Black Edition. Oh, okay, okay. Design for the squares instead of the rounds. Ah, I gotcha, I gotcha. He could just do rounds that are big enough to hold the squares, right? Okay. All right, that's it for that pink. Let's grab the 745 brown again. You can always tell how lightly I'm pressing or holding based on, like, you know, are my fingers really white while I'm pressing? No. And again, no nail polish today. I started doing yesterday, but I was doing too many things and I kept messing them up, and I was like, oh, forget it. I'll paint them this weekend. I don't know. It's also kind of nice sometimes for my nails to breathe and get, you know, some natural oils on them rather than just covering them back up with nail polish again. And I trimmed them real short before I took that little break, and so it gave them time to kind of relax a little bit. All right, so we're gonna add this 745 here. Again, I am just looking to kind of even out any streakiness that was left over. Not really lingering in one spot too long. You know, it would really help. Yep, I just realized that. It's like, oh, I'm realizing I'm doing this, but let's see. Ah, that's better. A little bit better. I do, I swear. Oh, see, that's the other thing too, Melissa. So Steve had a really long day at work yesterday. He had to go travel to this thing, but then travel back in the same day and then still put in the same full amount of work. And it's not that I'm not a housewife on a regular basis, but I do have children to tend to and I have work that I need to get done. So I don't always get to, you know, doing the dishes or whatever. Well, yesterday I knew he was going to have such a long day at work. I wanted to make sure the house was fully cleaned up, you know, dishes done, dinner made kind of thing yesterday. And I did, but consequently, you know, all the dishes when I've got like, cause I was like painting my hand and my fingers in session. So I had one coat over here, one coat over here, and just one coat of nail polish with no top coat does not add to the longevity of a manicure. And then I did a bunch of dishes and cleaning yesterday. And while using the Scrub Daddy on my counters, I also Scrub Daddied the nail polish right off my fingers. Right, Marilyn? Exactly. For the Black Edition, Britt, yeah, I think it's got a good selection of colors. Like I said, I wish there were a few more browns. I find that there's a lot. They could add a few more purples and maybe a few less reds. But yeah, they've got a good selection of colors. No, you're goods, Karen. Goods. Good. Adding plural to everything. I had to stop my brain. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's go ahead. This is 720. Ooh, nothing. Nothing. No one heard that fall. And certainly no one saw it fall. All right, 723. Right, yeah, they're great. All right, so this is a much lighter brown. So now we're just gonna kind of smooth things out with this. Pressing just a touch harder, but not a lot. Like I said, because we have so much color, I really don't need to linger too long on it. Although I kind of want to see if I can fix her nose. I'm not totally happy with it. So let's grab 747 is what this one is. And we're actually going to add some lighter color on this. Did that help? Do I feel like it helped? I don't know. Yeah, a little bit. Okay, now let's go back to, right, I love my ergos. Oh, thanks, Maylin. Did they really? Melissa. Did they really? How much are they up to now? I think last I checked, they were what, like 50 bucks? I think that's what they were. I don't know if they just, like, I know that, like, I still wholeheartedly believe that it was the power of everyone like sad that they were getting rid of them that got them back on Amazon. But I don't know. I probably won't go through all of that again if they decide to discontinue them, and I'll have to enjoy what I have and find, I don't know, these are looking pretty good. Yeah, I could see how they're very similar. Okay. We're going to leave. This area is still darker, but honestly, I think if we just keep fiddling with it, it's going to end up worse. So let's actually, I want to go back to her eye real quick. Okay. And I want to just fine tune kind of what she's got going on with her eyes a little bit, where that was the black. We're going to grab the 745. A little bit there. Okay. Do I have anything else I want to add to her eyes? Let's grab 727, or what is it? So yeah, 727. What's up with her? She keeps meowing at me. She's sitting at the front of All right, you can leave it, as long as you guys keep it down, you can leave it cracked so she can come and go as she wants. Okay, let's see. 7:27. Sorry, I'm distracted here. 7:42. 7:40. Is it just not on the right page? Oh, I was looking at the wrong number. 7:40 is what I want. It's like, this looks like the right color, but why didn't it match? 7:40. There we go. Aw, thanks. All right, so we're going to do 7:40. Just a bit on her eyes. Okay. All right, let's shift up now. Oh, I was shifting. You guys don't need to shift. All right, we're going to work on her headdress. Let's start with her starfish here. So let's grab 703, I think is a good color to start with. Oh, thank you. Hi, B. How are you? Those of you coming in, if you were not here on Wednesday, next Wednesday's stream, we are going to be celebrating the 5-year stream anniversary for the channel. So we are going to color something Johanna, but also we're going to be doing some giveaways for some channel points, as well as some sticker bundles from past sticker clubs. So if you are interested in that, that is going to be happening then. I'll probably make, after I get it scheduled, I'll probably make some sort of post on Instagram or something. Okay, I'm going to give this a quick sharpen because I want it super fine point so I can get to these details. I also, now that things have calmed down just a bit, I want to do another silent painting stream. I have Shannon's pictures that she sent me that I think would be good for it. I haven't had a chance to paint all that much recently, which I definitely still need to, because if I remember correctly, this thing that's going down, it's happening in September, and I have a lot more practice that I need to do. So we might be doing an impromptu painting stream at some point. Gotta plan things around the kids just a bit more. But I think we're gonna try and go swimming this weekend. Last night I made chicken and dumplings, but it wasn't anything that I had planned on to make, so I kind of just made whatever, I used whatever ingredients I had on hand. Like, it wanted celery and peas in it, which is great, but I didn't have any of that. I had carrots and I had other vegetables, so I mostly just loaded it up with carrots. The recipe called for half and half, I think because it's thicker. Didn't have that, so I used milk. It was also supposed to be, chicken and dumplings, but we didn't have any fresh chicken breast on hand, but we did have a couple tins of canned chicken, which we use on occasion, and so I put some of that in there. But it was interesting, the dumplings needed sour cream in them. I'd never put sour cream in dumplings, but it turned out really, really good. I didn't quite have all the herbs, but honestly, it was just, I don't have time to go to the store. What do I have in the cupboard? I think I can make this work. How long do you color? How many years? Do you mean like when did we start I mean, I've colored my whole life, but if we're talking adult coloring, that would have been 2015. Yes, yeah, it's going to be the same time. From here on out, my streams will always be at 10 Central Time, just because of the internet. So far, knock on wood, it's been holding out, but I would really hate to switch everything back and then to have it, be dumpy again. So this works for now, and it's actually been kind of nice because I've been able to enjoy the weekends with the family. Not that I didn't enjoy it before, but it's Friday night, so we went to like a baseball game or whatever else, and so it's just been nice to spend extra time with the kids. So yeah, mornings seem to be working out better. And my original schedule, I made it to work around the kids and their naps and everything else. Well, they're not 2 and 3 anymore, so it makes sense that things like that would change over time. Okay, let's go ahead and do 726. Okay. You're good. Yeah, right? It was new for me, Kara, but I had it and I was like, well, don't have a lot of ingredients for this recipe, but I do have sour cream, but I'll see if I can find the recipe and share it in the Discord. But it was really good. There's some leftovers today that I'm going to eat. I was able to make it all gluten-free, and like, it was interesting. I don't think I've ever made a chicken and dumplings that didn't require a cream of chicken. So I was just like, huh, all right, that's cool. I just added a little bit of extra since I had milk and not half and half, which again, half and half is going to be thicker. I went ahead and added just a little bit more flour to thicken up the soup portion of it, and it seemed to work. I mean, we all liked it. It tasted good. I also made peanut butter cookies. Oh, Kara. Okay, the kids, hi Annie. The kids said the same thing. Okay, so kind of how, like someone told you. Oh, gotcha. Kind of how cookies and biscuits are two different things for us versus the UK. Dumplings, it's a different kind of dumpling. Basically, think of it as a steamed biscuit. It's like but not a cookie. Oh my gosh, my words are not wording well. Okay, so think of like a chicken kind of creamy based soup. Chicken creamy based soup, and then it's got basically, these little balls of dough that are like biscuit dough, but you put them uncooked in the soup, and then you let it steam and cook in the soup for about 15 minutes. So it's more like a, oh gosh, how do I even explain it? But when I said I was making chicken and dumplings last night, my kids got excited because they too thought that it was, the foldable dumplings, but it's different. It's different. If you look up chicken and dumplings on Google, it'll show it to you. But yeah, it's very different. I always forget about that. Annie, what are you doing? Oh, you guys can see her tail. What is it? Is there a fly? What is it? See her little paw? She's just checking things out. She has a bit of FOMO. Fear of missing out. Okay, let's grab the 707. Okay, and definitely 706. 708 and 741. Okay, in or out, Missy? She's just hanging. Actually, not 741. We're gonna grab 740. If I type anything weird, it's her. Yes. Oh my gosh, it was so good. It was so good. Okay. Let's give these a quick sharpen because we are going to work on her shirt and her headdress now. Like I said, we're just kind of fine-tuning everything. Oh, we need to go back in with a pink and do her lips as well, but I'm feeling very ADHD all over this page. I'm jumping all over the place. Focus, Emily. Focus on the scarf. That's what we're doing right now. Okay, if you guys can see her. Annie? What? What are you doing? Hey. You don't need to be rubbing your face on my printer. She's feeling sassy today. No one needs to see that. Oh goodness. Yeah, raw bread dough that you boil in water. Exactly, it makes it really soft. Bisquick or pancake batter. Yes, exactly, with an herb and a spice. Yep, that's exactly it. Good morning, Della. Okay. Okay. All right, that's everything there. And let's see. Let's also do number 749, I think. Yeah, we're going to do 749 for a little bit of extra shadow. Okay. What's going on over there? Making all kinds of racket. Sheet when I do them, use Red Lobster. Right, I thought about that, but then I was just like, I hadn't done that particular recipe before, but I'm like, I'm just gonna follow it. It's all good, but it's really tasty. It's really tasty. All right, let's turn this down just a bit. Okay, so I feel like I got something under the page, but maybe not. All right, so let's see. We're gonna start with the number 707. Okay. We're just bringing out some of that here, some of the kind of the shadow on her hat. We may bring in some black, possibly. We'll see where we're at when we're done. Now, I went over the line a little bit when I did her headdress, so I'm just gonna kind of try and smooth that out a bit. Like I said, for me, with my shaky hands, sometimes I get more wobbly lines than I would like for markers. Pencils, I seem to have a little bit better control over. Adventure recipe a month, for better or worse, they have chicken strips and fries on hand. Right. Exactly. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead. It was funny though, you know, I told you I was listening to that Mists of Avalon. And in this version of the, you know, King Arthur legend, we are following the women's point of view. So, you know, Igraine and Morgause and all of that. We're also going to grab 738. Is that 738? Yes. Anyway, but we're at the beginning where the Lady of the Lake is explaining to Igraine that she needs to, despite the fact that she already has a husband, that she needs to end up getting with Uther, you know, so they can, you know, make the prophesized child of Arthur. But Igraine is annoyed with her because she already has a husband. You know, at this point she doesn't know, because we all know the story that, you know, Igraine, her husband dies. In some stories, Uther is the bad guy, and, you know, he causes them to go to a war front or whatever. But anyway, so she's talking to the Lady of the Lake, and basically she's just like, look, I already have a husband. Like, you're a woman. Why don't you make the baby? And the woman, Lady of the Lake, is just like, well, I consider it, but I'm, what does she say? She's like, I'm 9 and 30. I'm past my childbearing years. And basically she's telling her how she's an old lady. And I'm like, I'm 8 and 30. I could still have babies. Not that I'm going to, but it just cracked me up that, like, she was just waxing on about how old of a lady she was and how she can't have children, but not, you know, because obviously there are some women that can't, but in this situation, it was based on her age. And I'm like, look, 39's not that old, okay? Thanks, Kelly. And hello, Kelly. And so I was just like, it's not that bad. I was telling Steve about it, and we're cracking up together. Gotta appreciate the time it was written in. Okay, so I'm just swapping back and forth between these blues and just kind of evening things out wherever there was any kind of harsh lines from the markers. But I am intrigued. I think I'll enjoy it. It had a lot of really good reviews on Audible, so we'll see where it goes. I don't know. Has anybody else read it? I say read, but like I listen to it. Don't have the time to sit down with a book. Okay, let's use a little bit of the 706. Okay, since we're on this side, let's go ahead and move on over to like the teal. Okay, so now we're going to use 740. Right? Well, that's what I was cracking up about, is she's just going on and on about how old she is. And I'm just like, you're only 39. Although I suppose in that particular time period, because it's interesting, I never really considered the Romans being involved with Britain and the whole story of King Arthur. But in this book, apparently they are involved. Hang on one second. Annie's getting in the trash. Hold up. Annie! Annie! What are you doing? Get out of here, you goober! So I've got a bag that's over here, one of those vacuum seal bags that you store linens in and everything, because I had to change some pillowcases. And I went over there. She's in the bag. Oh, you're good, Elise. You got the whole year. You got the whole year. Harville, how did you like it? Listening is reading. People wanting to get studies not being reading or be. That's fair. That's fair. I know. And honestly, what is that? Oh, it's a pencil shaving. Like, what is that on her face? But yeah, you got the entire year. You're good to go. I find that I have gone through more books than I ever had in the past with doing Audible because it's just so much easier. Like yesterday, I was doing cleaning and cooking and whatever else, and I was able to, Steve had given me some wireless headphones shortly after we moved here because I was doing so much like unpacking and everything, and my cord kept getting hooked on everything when I would walk by. So he got me these headphones, and they have been absolutely amazing. They're not like, you know, Beats by Dr. whatever his name is, but they are some nice JBL brand ones that he got at Target, and they are absolutely wonderful. I love them. The battery lasts forever, and it doesn't take very long to charge it either. Oh, nice. Yeah, and honestly, I mean, depending on how quickly everyone gets their squares, I mean, there's no rule that says I can't keep it going on. It's my project. We'll just keep rolling with it. I forgot I already did that one there last night. Do a little bit there. Okay. Then we're gonna do 708. Oh, I didn't, hold on. Here we go. Okay. Doesn't need a ton. Let's do a little bit over here. Treated One Christmas to Bose Noise Kids. Ooh, yeah, how do you like it? Yes, Mrs. Butterfly, that's awesome. Well, like I said, if you guys tune in on Wednesday, we're going to be giving away some channel points then as well. So it'll give you a little boost. Channel points, stickers, it's going to be fun. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Well, yeah, but see, it's a sensory thing, and I don't like it when it touches like my actual skin because it feels like there's a hair on the inside of my shirt. I love your internet. Well, that makes one of us. 749. But like I said, for how our life is now, these morning streams have worked out a lot better. And I find, especially since I've got like a lot of stuff health-wise going on, I find that mornings are better because usually it's in the afternoons that I like feel my crappiest. And so it was always, you know, harder to make sure that, you know, I'm there and present and energetic. But mornings, I'm usually feeling pretty good. So I'm like, okay, this works. I know it's not great for a ton of people, especially like those that are in Australia, but gotta do what you gotta do. And I think the kids have enjoyed it better too. Played a game with them last night where you tape a piece of paper to the back of someone's shirt, and then that person that has the paper taped on them, they tape a piece of paper in front of them. Then the person behind them draws a picture, and the person in front has to try and recreate what the person behind them has drawn on their back, and it was pretty hilarious. I thought I would do a lot better than I did, but yeah, apparently my skills in replicating what I think people are drawing leaves a little bit to be desired. It's pretty hilarious. I thought all I have to do is just close my eyes and concentrate. I can do this. I did not do it. Okay, let's get just a little bit of black. Apple AirPod. Any more looks at Johanna Bassett's book we can see anywhere? I haven't. I would just say keep an eye on her Instagram because she'll post stories on there every now and then. Aw, thanks. Ooh, park trip. That'll be fun. Right, Kelly? Like, exactly. I'm just like, something's touching. Like, I always get paranoid too. Like, if I'm cooking and I can feel something, I'm like, oh my God, if there's a hair touching my arm, it could fall off my arm and fall into the food. Like, that is the most mortifying thing ever, is to have that happen. So I'm always like super paranoid. I took the kids to the park briefly the other day because, well, it was actually on that Wednesday because we had that rain that rolled through. So everything kind of cooled down a little bit, especially while it was overcast. And I swear I spent half my time there thinking that there was a bug on my arm. And I got to be honest, 80% of the time there was. As much as I like the outdoors, I think I like the idea of the outdoors rather than the actual outdoors. Because, you know, there's outdoors. Yeah, she does. She does. But I think we'll probably start seeing more of it come October, once the book is finished. Like, because I know she's still working on it, so I bet she's in like a bit of the final countdown, right? Anyway, trying to make those deadlines, so it would make sense if things are a little bit quieter for now. Like I said, I would suspect that we'll see a lot more updates in the fall. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with her skin and her headdress right now. I probably should have taken a bit of a before and after picture, but I can tell a difference. Okay, let's get a little bit of pink for her lips before I forget. 7:30, unless I already have that out, which I think I might. Is this one? No, that's 7:48, 7:49. Okay, I don't think I have that yet. 7:30, 7:20, 7:31. It's sitting between 7:48 and 7:04. Where is it? 7:30. Here we go. You're good. You're in the area of Abuela. There's a fly in my soup. I can't eat it. She promptly stirred it and said, eat. Oh, goodness. You know, I could see that, though. Like, we had a big family growing up, and yeah, it's just like we have that conversation with little Steve because he tends to be picky, and it's just like, look, bud, this is what I made for dinner. This is what I've taken to whenever he asks me what's for dinner. I just say food because I don't want to have the argument. He's not a big fan of vegetables. It's just like, honey, I gotta feed you. All right. We should actually bring a little bit of like kind of oranginess to her lips. Let's do 7:02. Yeah, they're really nice. They're really nice. I'm liking them. We'll definitely be doing more pages with them. Okay, so bringing just a little bit of this orange into her lip color. But I don't want her lips to be too bright. So let's grab 7:48. Do I already have that out? 7:49. 7:48. Okay, perfect. A little bit of a darker color. Do I like that? Is that working? No, you know what? Let's go ahead and do 7:11, which is the brown. I thought I had it out, but I might have put it away. 7:11, here we are. The kind you eat. Yes, oh my gosh, Durbin. So much. What do we have for dinner? Food. What kind of food? The kind of food you eat. And then they roll your eyes and go, ugh. It's like, whatever it is, they're going to eat it. I'm not telling you what it is because I don't need you hovering over my shoulder telling me how much you don't like it. I'm not going to lie. Like, there was a part of me that really got burnt out with making these, you know, elaborate meals because, you know, they always turn their nose up at them. But little Emily's really good at that. And little Steve's getting a lot better. So, can't fault him for that. He's trying. So I'm getting there. Oh, man, yeah. I'm trying to remember how old your kids are, but people always say the terrible twos. It's not a thing. It's the three-nager. Yeah, I'm enjoying them, Elise. Yeah, quite a bit. Yeah, the three-nager is where, you know, the twos, you just kind of got to wait out the tantrum. But the three-nager is something else, man. They start having very strong opinions about everything. Okay, so we're going to do 7:35 and 7:29. So let's do, hate it when I would tell them puppy food. I once made a canned stew, but left the dog food can at the counter next to the stove. That's hilarious. All right, 7:39, and especially with like 8 kids. Yeah, absolutely. Like, it's food and you're going to eat it. Like, this is it. I mean, I've got relatives with that many kids, and the grocery bill alone, especially in this day and age, It is getting entirely too expensive out there. I mean, depending on what we're getting at the store, especially if it's a week where we need like paper towels or kitty litter or whatever else, you know, and then we got to get foodstuffs for lunches during the week and whatnot. Yeah, depending on what kind of week it is, we can spend anywhere from $200 to $300 a week on groceries. It is getting spendy out there. And we don't eat a lot of like extravagant things. I mean, we're your average American household, and we'll get treats every now and then, but for the most part, it's like we get the necessities. Because everything's expensive these days. Oh, Kara, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Kara. I appreciate you. Those handy dandy hype emotes. Kids don't. Yeah, right? See, it's same. I'm starting to get more eye rolls than usual. I know it, Mona. Steve and I came across, I had a great 2s and 3s. This teenage boy thing is, oh yeah, see, I haven't hit that yet. It's been building since he was 12-ish. Preteen out, she was like 6 to 10 or 11. I just look at her and then tell her I understood why my animals eat their young. Well, so far with little Emily, it's been pretty good. She's very understanding, and if I explain to her like this is why what you're doing right now isn't okay. But again, we haven't hit right, Shannon. We haven't hit our teenage years yet, so I'm not gonna say that. You know, I'm not going to be one of those parents that says, oh, my kid's never going to do this, or my kid's never going to do that, or I'm never going to use screens to... Yeah, no, I use all the screens. I use all the screens. You want to know what my kids are doing right now so I can go live? They're on screens. But, you know, we make the effort to get them outside of the house, and their grades are good, and, you know, they're well adjusted, so I figured we're doing something right. Oh, see, I like that. And I could see that, like, I feel that way with, like, my parents. My mom and I have a pretty good relationship, and, you know, we talk to each other at least a couple times a week. I just called her yesterday to finagle my dad's Father's Day gift, which I won't say in case she's watching, and then he'll hear it, because it's a gift. Oh, but I don't know, man. I'm trying to hold on to these kid years so much more. You know, when we went to the park, I had... picked up some leaves that I wanted to do a watercolor study on. And I told the kids, I was just like, oh, cool. After I'm done with the leaves and, you know, taking pictures or whatever, so you guys could do leaf rubbings with them. Little Emily looked at me. She's like, Mommy, I haven't wanted to do leaf rubbings since I was little. And I was like, aww. Do you own stock in the place? Pet food from? Right? They were actually all really pretty leaves. Hang on, I'm gonna grab the book real quick. Hold up. So there's a book I use. Ooh. There's a book I use when I press sleeves, but also I was looking through this book to see if I could identify the leaves and such, because they're just your, you know, average park trees that I picked them up from. But the cool thing about this book is because it's so heavy. I also like to use this for like picture references and stuff when I'm drawing. Obviously not exactly, but to get an idea of names and whatever else. So when we went to the park, these are, you know, this was just on Wednesday, so these aren't done yet, but... Anyway, so I got these leaves. And I was like, oh, you guys can, you know, do some leaf rubbings when I'm all done. And little Emily just looked at me like, I'm not 3 anymore. I'm like, you used to love leaf rubbings. But I picked these up because I wanted to do a bit of a study on. I wasn't sure how this one was going to do because it was kind of curved and I had to flatten it a bit. But that's an oak one. But yeah, so it's in the otter section. So Audie, a friend of mine, Audie, if you're watching, when I put this in here, I thought of you. It is a really good book though, super heavy. I got it on sale, I can't remember. I want to say the book itself was like 30 something, but it has been, yeah, super helpful. Ooh, but it's so heavy. Oh my gosh. I should weigh it one of these days just to see how heavy it actually is. Okay, let's see. We need to, oh, you know what? We should do her shirt here. The jellyfish are going to be the last thing that we do. All right, you know, Mona, it was interesting. I was talking to my mom about that the other day, and we were just talking about how surreal it is just getting older and our kids getting older and everything. And she's like, yeah, tell me about it. Like, like we're her kids. And this how do I attitude. Oh, I missed something. Hold on. Same toddler while mom was calling me for a lifeline. Pull every piece of clothing he and his brother owned and made a pile in the middle of the room. Yeah, that sounds about right. Well, you know, Steve was gone all day yesterday for work and whatever else. And, you know, I made a nice dinner. The kids helped me with some chores. I'm using 707. Kids help me with some chores and everything. And then a lot of times if I find funny videos, you know, on Instagram or TikTok or whatever, I'll just save them and show them to him in person because I like to watch them with him. Anyway, we had, you know, played a game with the kids. We'd made a nice, you know, dinner. You know, we had full, you know, check-in conversation. And I just wanted 5 minutes to show, you know, Steve these videos. And they kept, you know, every 2 seconds, it was interruptions and this and show me that and whatever. And it was so much that I couldn't even talk to Steve or whatever else. And I just told him, like, look, you guys, we've played a game. We did dinner. I spent time with you all day. I'm like, I would like 5 minutes with my husband. Anyway, they did end up, like, their feelings were hurt a little bit. And I talked to them afterwards, explaining to them that, you know, sometimes mommy and daddy just need some time to decompress a little bit. Like, like I said, we spent time with them. We played a game with them. We had a really nice dinner. Now it's mommy and daddy's turn to have a few minutes together, you know? Yeah, exactly. I love that, Mona. That's really all we can hope for, right? Like, useful members of society, grow up. That's the goal right there. Well, you know, raising kids, it's not easy, and I'm realizing that more and more. You know, when they're little, problems are easy, right? Like they're crying, they're tired, they need a change, they need food, whatever else. And as long as you're there to give them snuggles, you know, we're all good. But now we're heading into years where things are a little bit more complicated and we're having to have more serious conversations and whatever else. So I'm just like trying to take it slow. And, you know, anytime she has any questions about anything, I try not to, you know, make it awkward or worse or anything. And I don't know. I'm just sort of winging it. Told Steve the other day, I was just like, how is it that the grown-ups when we were kids were in charge of everything? Because we're those grown-ups now, and I feel like I know nothing. Like, that's scary putting us in charge. Let's see. The leaves are the kids. Yeah. I don't know how to tell them that mom needs time out. They thought it was hilarious, and I'd ask them how long my timeout was good. Just my bad attitude. They time me, and I get the time. I love that. Yeah, they can. They can, and they do, which has been great, because they're like each other's little best friends. Like, when 2020 happened, you know, it was great, because they had each other. But as she is getting older, there are less things that they're interested in. There are more instances where little Steve will say, hey, you want to play this? And little Emily will be like, no, I'm going to go read, which is normal. But yeah, there are more times than not that it's different. Aw, thanks. It is. Yeah. Raising kids is not easy. To Becca. Having a bad day and my daughter would purr. She'll tell me I needed a time. You know what? And we've all been there. I'm using 708. There are times where mama has less patience than normal. And I'm like, okay, I just need some time. It's even better when Steve's here because like it was a few months ago and something had gone down. It really wasn't even anything that the kids did wrong, but it was more so I just kind of, just the hits kept on coming, you know? And I just told Steve, I was like, I need to go for a walk. Like, I'm not doing anybody any good being in the house right now. Like, I'm just cranky. And so I was just like, you got the kids? He said, I got the kids. And I just didn't even bring any water with me, which is stupid. If you're going for a walk in Texas, bring some flipping water, man. And then backup water. It was in 706. But it's nice when you can kind of tag team a little bit and be like, okay, well, I've reached my limit. I'm going to go remove myself from this situation. Okay. I think I'm happy with that. We could add a little bit of black, but I think we're going to leave it. So how are we doing on time? We've got an hour left. We're still good. Let's do these shells real quick, and then we will move on to the jellyfish, which I think is going to take the most time. So let's grab 729. But yeah, I don't know. My sister has a ton of kids. My mom had us for, I think I'm pretty happy with my two. I got 2 hands, 2 kids. We're all good to go. All right, so 729, and we're not necessarily like the kids don't have a ton of extracurriculars going on, but you know, we get them out of the house, take them to the library, do all the things, and they seem pretty happy. We did track for little Steve one summer, but it is just too dang hot in Texas for outdoor sports in the summertime. It is just brutal. One of the days that he had his track meets was 104 outside. 104. Aw, thanks, Elise. But it was like so hot, and I just told Steve, I was like, we cannot do this again. And just a lot of the extras, like gymnastics and all of that, it gets really expensive. Like a lot. And Steve and I are working on doing some saving and paying things off and whatever else. So more so, we're focusing more on like quality time together as a family and everything. We've got some stuff planned for later this summer. But I don't know, it's been kind of nice to not have to jet around all over the place. Let's see, 704 is what we're using. Oh, poor buddy. Well, hopefully he's got the medicine he needs now and he gets healing up quickly. Oh, that's no fun. Okay, now we're going to use 704, a little bit of pink. But yeah, so I have, they've got some good library stuff downtown, and there's some good places for swimming around here, which is what we're going to try and do this weekend. We're going to hit up the library so the kids can return their books and get new ones, and then I need to swing by Hobby Lobby to get some baggies because I am almost out of them for the stickers, and then we're gonna try and go swimming that day, so we'll see how it goes. All right, let's see, 730, a little bit on her earrings, not doing anything too fancy, just a little bit of pink. Okay, and then for the shell, that's not right, Kelly? Yeah, little Emily and Steve, they've definitely got the allergy gene, and oh, it's just brutal for them. I feel so bad. That, and for whatever reason, I think it has to do with like blood type. Mosquitoes love Steve and little Emily. Like so much. Like we can be out for a walk in mosquito-ridden stuff, and little Steve and I will come out of there without a bite, or maybe 1 or 2, and then meanwhile, despite the bug spray, little Emily and Steve will just be riddled, and I'm just like, oh, that's pleasant. So yeah, outdoors in Texas is not something we try to do so often during the summer because it is just brutal. It's too hot and the bugs are too dang big. Shannon, I thought of you the other day though, because when we were at the park, the cicadas were just going nuts in the trees, and the kids and I kept looking up in the trees to see if we could spy them. But oh my gosh, they were so loud, so loud. Okay, so I'm just doing the little tips here. Okay, let's see. Plus, every time I see some sort of silly meme having to do with cicadas, like I immediately, I'm like, I should send this to Shannon. I think I saved a couple debating about whether or not to send. They've left you. Well, they've come to Texas because, oh my gosh, you need to send them back to Shannon. They were so loud the other day. They were so loud. Maybe they take time to migrate over. I didn't ever really do much with the necklace, so we're gonna touch up the necklace just a bit. Let's grab number 707. Like, is it just silent over there? I wonder how that works. I wonder if it has to do with temperature. I guess I just suppose they all came out at the same time, like in the US, but maybe not. Because how many years do they stay in the ground? I want to say it was 15, but I could be wrong, right? I feel like it's a while. Felt like a cat for just a second. I stopped to look out the window because I thought I saw a bird. I'm like, huh? Bird? Oh, the second brood. Okay, okay. Trying to turn my fighter kitten into a lover kitten. He's so they call them spicy kittens. Oh wait, what did Durbin say? Told everyone, turns out my girl kitten Luna is a boy kitten. I'm keeping the name Luna. I love that though. Looks like Adobe is getting some hot water with their AI and new terms of service. Yes, it keeps popping up for me, and I tried it once, but it's still like absolutely terrible. Like it's like who even uses this? Like it makes no sense. 13 to 17. Okay. Yeah, because I was telling little Emily that, you know, these cicadas that are out now, you know, once they find their mate and make more baby cicadas, those baby cicadas won't come out till she's much older. And she was like, whoa. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Right? Yes, the mosquitoes. Oh my gosh. All right, so 7:30. Just going to finish filling that in. Doesn't need to be anything special with the necklace. It's pretty subtle. I put a little bit of purple on it to bring in the purple from the jellyfish. Speaking of which, all right, time to do some jellyfish. We're going to do the red one first. Okay, we've got these little tendrils here that we need to do. So let's start with, let's do 7:15, I think. Yeah, that's 7:15. And we can zoom in a little bit on here. Terms of service by reading the actual contract and what it links to, and it's just not as atrocious as it sounds. Adobe isn't accessing our personal computers. Wait, that was a thing? Like people thought they were doing that? That would be a huge violation, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. I should probably look a little bit closer. I mean, I use Adobe and I use Photoshop. I don't have Illustrator on there anymore, but I use Adobe all the time. You'd think for someone that is, you know, primarily like a brand that is primarily used by artists would be very careful about how much they allow or don't allow. Hoeg Law. I'll have to look it up. Hang on. Where's my sticky notes? Let's use a pencil. Hoeg Law. Yeah, I had no idea there was something going on around that. Okay, let's see. We got a little bit up in here. All right, and then let's move on to 7:26. It's running around, but they are not doing it. They are like all companies monitoring what is stored on their servers so they don't violate. Okay, well, that's good. That's real good. Well, have you guys heard about this Kara app? I've been hearing about it more and more. I did download it and I got an account mostly just so I could, in case it does become a thing, I wanted to make sure that I could get my screen name. And so I do have it. I haven't really spent much time on it. I haven't uploaded anything. I just don't know much about it. Have you guys heard anything more? I feel like there's not a whole, since a lot of my livelihood revolves around social media, I feel like it's not a super smart move for me to just move over there when there's not very many people over there. But even if it means that I cross-post things for a little while. I'll watch because it's a huge thing right now. It could be a big issue with privacy, data issues. Oh, interesting. Oh, is the music on? No, it's not. I forgot to hit repeat on it. There we go. It defaults to like being off. And let's see. Seen a bunch of artists made accounts there. Yeah, same. I was concerned about AI. I know that AI servers do review cloud information to develop more AI protocols. Now, see, I don't have anything on the cloud. I secured my name on Kara. It's still in beta, but they are building it specific for artists. Artists for artists, no AI, right? Yeah, I realized it was off. But yeah, that's all I did is I secured my name because I wanted to make sure that if it is something, I wanted to be able to have mine. But not research the new service. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. All right, 7:25. I mean, you know, there's new stuff that pops up all the time that doesn't make it or does make it. I mean, I think that, you know, Twitter or X got pretty much annihilated when there was all that takeover. But, you know, like Mixer was supposed to be a new streaming service, but it didn't survive. You know, like Twitch and YouTube were too strong for it. And there's music. There we go. Is it too loud or is it good? Yeah, because the album had finished and I forgot to hit repeat for the album on it. Okay, and let's work on these tendrils. I want to do something a little bit darker. Let's do, because we have such bright orange already, let's do 748, which I think I already have out, maybe? 733, 749, 748, there we go. Yeah, see, there's that. It's not too loud? Okay, perfect. Yeah, TikTok was new. I don't know, I haven't paid too much of the stuff that's going around TikTok. Has there been any development on shutting that down? I've been cross-posting on TikTok, and it's doing okay. Like, I think I'm at like 6,000 or 7,000, I can't remember, on TikTok, but I pretty much just post whatever I make for Instagram over there. I mean, it could, but I was like, okay, well, I'm seeing it more and more. I should at least make an account to make sure I've got my name in case it does turn into something. But the idea of starting over, hang on one second. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. The idea of starting over is a little daunting. I just don't know enough about it. At least not enough to put that much energy into it. But if, it's kind of like Etsy. So, you know, you guys know that I have a website and I have the ability to put a shop on my website, but I haven't, mostly because I feel like if I move everything that I'm selling over to my website, I'm not going to get the extra random traffic that I would normally get, you know, from Etsy. I'm going to zoom out a bit while we do this. Welcome back, Brett. Because I just won't get as much visibility on my website for it. But yeah, I don't know. There's just so many changes going on, and it is a fact that it has been harder to get a decent reach. I mean, the way I used to get responses from like even just normal posts back in the beginning has just changed dramatically. Like, unless you post a reel, you're not going to be seen. And I don't know, when I was trying to post a bunch to see if that bonus program worked, I just kind of got burnt out on it. And now I mostly make a reel if, you know, I've got a partnership or if I'm feeling inspired to make something. I definitely haven't posted, I'm posting like maybe once a week. But it's just easy to get burnt out on it. Although I'll probably make a picture post with this today now that we're finishing it. Okay, now let's go ahead and do 749 here. Aw, thanks, Della. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts? I haven't really talked to anybody about it yet. Oh, what am I doing? That's better. Oh wait, did I miss? Wait. Oh, Mrs. Butterfly. Is that who Mrs. B is? Oh, because you're calling Mrs. B. I was like, wait a minute. Did I accidentally block someone? All right, so 749. Okay, we're just enhancing some of these lines here. And then, yeah, we'll do something new on Wednesday, something Johanna Basford-ish, and we're going to do some giveaways. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's turn this just a little bit. Yeah, I was just like, wait a minute, who's Mrs. B? What did I miss? I don't know if I told you guys, but I don't know that I'm cut out for reintroducing gluten. Just like, I was literally doing that thing where I said I would just eat 1 goldfish a day. And oh my goodness, I was so nauseous. Like, I know that I'll get past it if I just stick with it, but it's the sticking with it part. Like, this is miserable. Oh no, man. It'll be Wednesday morning. Welcome back, Renee. Yeah, so it'll be our normal Wednesday stream. The 5-year streamiversary is actually Monday, but we're going to stream on Wednesday because it seems to still work best. So we're just going to do our normal, regular stream time. Yeah, and I was really, thanks, Britt. I was really, like, legit, all I was having was, because, like, I'm really careful about, like, what I eat. Like, I even have my own separate spreadable butter in the house. Like, I get a separate, smaller container, so I'm not accidentally getting, like, crumbs from their bread or whatever else. Like, I am strictly no gluten whatsoever. So, like, legit, I was only doing 1 single goldfish cracker a day, and I was miserable. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, I was nauseous. So I initially stopped eating gluten because of the headaches. And I was getting headaches, like, but I still do get headaches daily. So I can't even say that it was from that. So, you know, I get varying degrees of it or whatever. But, oh my goodness, just the nausea was overwhelming, like, completely. And I was just like, Like, and it's normal. It's normal. Like, it could even be that that's just normal because I strictly have had no gluten whatsoever for a couple years, right? Like, once you cut it out, so my body has to get adjusted to it again, but I just don't know if I want to go through the adjustment period. Right? Yeah, so I'm not entirely sure. I don't know if croissants are worth it. Most things I can make gluten-free, but yeah, it was brutal. Trying not to spend too long on this because I want to be able to finish this today. We're just, like I said, we're just kind of fine-tuning this a bit. There we go. Let's see, do I want to, let's get a lighter, let's get 730. I think I have that out already. 704, 702, maybe I don't, 730? 730, here we go. I know, right? Bread. A natural gluten, I actually don't like sourdough. Yeah, no, it just made me incredibly nauseous for like days. Like, it was just the 1 cracker, but I know it was it now because I've stopped for like 2 or 3 days now and I haven't been nauseous since. So I was just like, I don't know, man. Like, do I go even slower? Do I have just a crumb? I don't know. Do I just start using the rest of the family's butter and, you know, get little toast crumbs? I don't know. Does anybody else end up with crumbs in their butter? We cannot be the only one. I mean, it doesn't happen in my butter because I'm like, but I don't know. Butter containers. They are what they are. It's not worth it. I know it. I know it. I probably eat better being gluten-free too. There's just a lot of stuff that I don't eat because of it. I don't know. It's just right up there with, I just wish I could have the freedom to eat what I want when I want it, you know? Why not? Okay. I think I'm happy with that. It's too thick and doughy, yeah. I repeat, it's not worth it. Just a sniff, exactly. It's the crows. Right? It's a family thing. Like, what are you doing? Okay, we're going to flip this upside down and work on this jellyfish just a bit. So let's do actually 720. Right, they don't, not at all. I don't know, like I'm just wondering if there's an easier way for me to do it. I thought for sure just like one single cracker would be slow enough to get back on the train, but it's like, how long is this gonna take? Like it'd be different if like I went in on it and like ate a whole sandwich, you know? I was like, it's one cracker. This isn't fair. All right, goldfish cannot be the way. I think I thought goldfish because like, you know, they're small. They're tiny. You know, they're not that terrible for you. Oh no. I think I'm going to need to do some more research. I have an appointment with my doctor in a couple weeks. I might talk to him about it and just be like, oh, how can I do this better? Just sniff a bag goldfish and go from there. You know, actually, Britt, you would be surprised. They have improved their ingredients a lot. Like, they don't even have food dye in them. That's one of the reasons... Eat the whole thing, to fair. That's one of the reasons that we still have the kids eat goldfish, because the ingredients have actually gotten a lot better. Little Steve cannot have anything with food dye. So, yeah, they've actually improved... the goldfish crackers since when I was a kid. Just go to the grocery store, just get a whole donut. Heck the consequences. Right, Renee? Or Renee. Why did I say Renee? I know it's Renee. I blame my mouth. That one was my mouth's fault, not my brain's fault. I know, I probably should. Just eat the croissant, take the pain for a couple days, call it good. It's worth it for a croissant. Okay, see, I like how this is kind of softening out, but I feel like I need to add something a little bit darker. Let's do 707. See, that's 737, 707, this one. Right, I know, still, not random. Just imagine you're like in the store, some kid's in the stroller getting pushed, and you just reach over and just yoink his little cup full of crackers. Gluten-free for a little bit. The cost for stuff. Yes, that's the other thing. Like, everything is so expensive for gluten-free stuff too. Like, yeah, a lot more. I'm 38. I'm 38. 8 and 30. That's what I am. But if you ask, you know, the Mists of Avalon, I'm basically old and decrepit. I was just telling Steve, I'm like, this is ridiculous. She's only 39. It's not that old. Like, I know the author probably, well, the author might be alive still. I just hunt down the author and be like, all right, look, I know that it was, you know, a time period book that I'm reading, but you know, 9 and 3 doesn't have a foot in the grave. Yes, they are. Random stranger stealing. Stranger cracker stealer. Yeah, a lot of them are. I've been on a Cheerio kick lately, but yeah, they have a lot of good options, but it's just, yeah, I mean, you get breads, flour, all of that. Although I've got pretty good at baking with gluten-free flour, so it's not totally intolerable. But my gluten intolerance is... I have a question. Looking at old streams and the newest stream icon on top, that means that if one wait, hold on, let me read this again. I have a question. I look at old streams and the newest stream on top of the list. That means that if one picture thinks more than one stream, I won't start at the beginning. Is there a way to... So you're wanting to start at the most recent live stream and not like an old live stream? Cheerios are awesome. I'm not quite sure if you're doing it like on your desktop or your phone, but if for some reason it's defaulting you to not the one you want, you can always go to the channel and click videos, and then you can sort the videos based on popularity or oldest to newest, that kind of thing. Oh, to flip the list like in a playlist. I'm not sure, but I feel like there's got to be a button for you to be able to sort it. I know there is on, but maybe it's just because I own the channel. I'm not sure. I'd have to fiddle with it. Yeah, like a way to view it. Yeah, I never really mess with the order on the playlist. I kind of just go with whatever's default on it. I'm using 737. But yeah, I'm not sure on that one. Sorry, I wish I could be of more help. Okay, and then let's do, yeah, desktop is much easier to deal with, absolutely. I saw this thing the other day where it said, being a millennial is kind of like understanding that there's different tasks need different types of internets. There's big internet tasks, so something you would only do on a computer, like banking. I always need to do it on my computer. And then there's little internet tasks like, you know, shopping on Amazon. It's just too easy to shop on Amazon. Oh, it has to put the parts in order. Okay. I wondered about that. So what are we saying? That we would like parts to be from oldest to newest or newest to oldest? I think it probably puts oldest on top now that I think about it, just based, or newest on top, because that's like the most recent one. I'm trying to do like a blue-orange gradient on this. Megan, hello! Or 14 when you were, it does oldest to newest, okay. 14 when you were 38. Yeah, I've never really paid too much attention to the order, so I think it just defaults to when it was uploaded, but yeah, I can take a look. So we want it oldest to newest. Thanks, Kelly. I'll take a look. I have a lot of playlists, though. Take me a little while to go through it. But it's good to know. Like, I never really thought about that. Okay, we'll do a little bit of 720. We are almost done with her. And I'm not planning a background or anything. Okay. Yes, exactly. Big internet is for bills. Streaming is medium internet. Yes, streaming is medium internet. Small is Pinterest and Instagram. Oh my gosh, yes, medium internet. I love it so much. Oh, that's great. Fix that line there. But yeah, medium internet. I like that. Yeah, because for streaming, I prefer, like if I'm watching streams, I prefer to watch it on my computer because I feel like I can type better and respond in chat, which is why a lot of times if I don't have access to the computer or I'm utilizing it for work or something else, I'll just have it on my phone. But if I'm going to be actively chatting, I prefer being on my computer. Which is why this summer has been nice because usually Claire streams, because she streams on Tuesdays, I think. For me, it would fall right when I was going to go pick up the kids from school. And so I was always on my phone and it was really hard for me to like keep up with chat on my phone. Laptop, iPad, phone, there you go. So the first part of the stream comes first and then 2, 3. Okay, yeah, I'll see about switching them around. I want to make that pleasant for everybody if you're watching it. Typing, but I don't usually have my laptop when streams are happening unless it's after the kids are sleeping. Yes, exactly. Okay. Almost done with this, and then we'll do the tendrils and the top of it, and then I think we'll be done with it. Oh, nice, Elise. Yeah, I try to put most of them in playlists these days. I had somebody come in a stream one time and was really asking if we could put the link to the previous stream like in the description, but I never really remembered, so I just started making playlists for all of them. I did notice the other day though that despite having playlists, because I've been streaming so long, there's a lot of playlists, and I wish I could create like categories for the playlist, you know, like sort the playlist, be like, okay, these are all of the Johanna ones, these are all the Hannah Carlson ones, these are all the, you know what I mean? Like, I want subcategories for the playlists. Like, that would be really nice. Yeah, back to back, yeah, exactly. Okay, let's do a little bit here. But yeah, subcategories would be really nice. All right, let's do these tendrils. Let's use 707. But yeah, we have some fun stuff planned for later this summer. Oh my gosh, words are hard. Now the last comes on first. Right? Subcategories would be amazing. I would love to be able to sort them like that. Exactly. Words are hard. Although it has become my art TV, which will free up my computer. Oh, see, I like that. I like that. Okay, so some of these tendrils I colored over, so I'm just going to try and kind of fill in with this blue. And maybe we'll use a little bit of orange on top to see if it pops out, but more so, I just want to try and separate it. Ah, Megan, yay! Get some exclamation point hype for Megan. Look at that beautiful blue pencil. Thank you so much. Get some handy dandy hype emotes. Don't forget to grab your free download, coloring download for this month. I went ahead, I debated whether or not to make the Dragonfly the download, because it is kind of similar to Johanna's Enchanted Forest Dragonfly, but I really like the way it turned out, and it's nice and simple. So I was just like, yeah, we're gonna choose this one for the coloring download. I started using like some of the designs that I made for Sticker Club, except turning them into a coloring page, because it just seemed to make sense. It keeps with the theme, and it makes sure that, you know, I'm able to get it done in that correct amount of time. There we go. Bring a little bit down here. Like I said, we'll bring in a little bit of orange with this in a bit. There we go. Okay, and then let's grab 727. Yeah, here we go. When can you paint again? I'm not sure. I'm hoping soon. Probably not this week, but next week I think will be a good week for it. I'll have to double check, but I don't think we have anything major going on next week. And yeah, that could work. Because I definitely want to. I have not had time to do much. So we're using 727. I haven't had time to do much painting, and I was looking up some stuff in regards to the thing, and I was thinking, I'm like, I really need to get back on the ball, because I am in no way ready for that competition yet. Like, I would fail miserably. So I need to get out a big sheet of paper, and I need to practice quite a bit more, because I am not prepared. Just wildly unprepared for it. But I'm excited for it. I need the time to set aside and practice. I actually haven't reserved my spot yet for the art show, but I don't know that I will, because, yeah, I don't know. That's a lot of work to make sure that I get a painting done in that amount of time. Okay, let's do this top part now. And I know she's upside down, but this is the most comfortable way to do that. Aw, thanks. Yeah, the pencils really do help to just kind of fine tune it all and make things stand out that you want. Okay, so we're just going to emphasize these lines. I'm actually pretty happy with the top of this jellyfish, so we're not going to add that much. Add a little bit more orange to make it a bit brighter. But like I said, the nice thing about pencils with this is you can add just like subtle color. Oh, I missed this one. go. That's better. I think that might be it, you guys. I got a little couple spots here where the ink kind of splattered, so I'm just gonna take the white and try and, I might take a white paint pen to that later. But yeah, I think, I can imagine Catherine. She said Ashley may have sold a painting. Really? No, I didn't see that. I'll have to go look. Oh, Chronicles of Narnia. Oh, that's good. Have you since done any of the other ones, like The Horse and His Boy and any of the older ones? Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. What do we think? I'm really glad we did pencil on the jellyfish. I feel like that really improved it. I know she looks a little bit more like greenish, but she's really not. I'll have to take a good picture of it when we're done. Aw, thank you. Oh yeah. I think she's all done. And what are we on time? Ooh, we're a little bit early today. But that means that we have time for words. Nice. Yeah, I love reading those classic ones sometimes. So I know that some of you don't like to stay for words, so I'll do one last announcement. Wednesday, we're celebrating the 5-year stream anniversary, and we're going to be doing a bunch of giveaways. There's going to be 5 winners for channel points and 5 winners for sticker bundles. So be sure to hang out for that one. We'll be doing all the giveaways live, so you'll need to be here for those ones. All right, let's go ahead and pull up the words on stream. Are you going to work on it? Apparently not. Okay. All right, so let's go to this. Bye, Mona. Thanks for being here. I don't know why I'm yelling. It's right here. You guys are here. Bye, Mona. Thanks for being here. I'm just going to whisper everything. Oh, no, wait, because I don't want to turn into one of those like ASMR channels. All right, so we're going to get the link for that. We're going to pause the music. Okay, go over to our game. Bye, Britt. Thank you so much for being here. Okay, and then we are going to grab that and that. Bye. All right, you guys ready? Here we go. Okay, let's see. What is that word? Oh, samurai. Is it UA? There we go. Wait, why do I not hear? Huh, I didn't hear the little chime of Natalie putting in samurai. Oh, there we go. Okay. Let's do Mars. There we go. Why is this so hard for level 1? Oh, Aria. Ooh, Arias. Plural. Yay. Rins, there we go. Runs. M-A-I-R? Is that a word? M-A-R-I-S? M-U-R-S-A? One of these days I'm going to spell a word and it's going to be like a really bad word in another language, and I swear it's not intentional. Let's see, arms. Oh, auras. There we go. Oh, aura singular. Did rums. Oh, sorry. There we go. I think that is the hardest level 1 I have ever done, whether it's on our channel or somebody else's. That was kind of ridiculous for level 1, right? Allison. All right, continue. I feel like that one shouldn't count. That was way too hard. It does not bode well for the rest of the game. Oh wait, I know this one. Yeah, right? That was rough. dinner. Diner, yep. Okay, so we have dine, dyer. D-I-R-E. And then, let's see. E. Oh, inner, there we go. Rain, oh yeah, rain's a good one. 3 more 4-letter words. Dine, dyer, 9. 9? I-E-N? Right, that one should have been obvious. See? That's better. That's the level 3 we know and love. I don't think dolce is going to work because that's technically another language, isn't it? Cold. Coiled. Okay. Ooh, I'm putting this one in. I hate the word, but I'm doing it. Gross. Ugh. I don't do bugs. I can't do bugs. Oh, what about load? L-O-D-E. There we go. Oh, oldie, I like it. Iced. Did dice. Okay. Code, coil. There's gonna be another C-O-I-D. C-O-D-I. C-O... Hi, Thomas. C-O-L-E? Oh, co-ed. Okay. Let's see. Dial, D-I-L-E. We got dole already. Deco. There we go. Lido. What Lido means. All right, we got 3 more 4-letter words. One more 4-letter word. Maybe it starts with an I. We got iced, idle, I-D-C-E, I-D-E-C. Oh, idle? Oh, yeah, see, we all thought of it at the same time. Words on Stream is what we're playing. All right, Sue, number 1, followed by Megan at Tech Gal. Sue, number 1 overall. Okay, so we do have a fake letter. Probably not going to be the double E. I'm going to try space. Is it escape? Escape. Oh, no, I already did it. Okay, that's right. Escape. Escape. In that movie. Oh, what about, no, it's not going to be escape E. That's not right. What about paces? Oh, no, we also got paces. Oh, what about pieces? I don't think, oh, it is, okay. All right, what about, oh, aces. Yep, peas. Let's see, cape, capes, pace, paces. Okay, so it's a fake O. Seep, there we go. What about, oh, what about apes? There you go. Aces, apes, cape. Can seep also be E-A-P? No. Okay, but there's going to be a P-E-C-A? P-E-S-A? C-A... Oh, did we do cease already? As in ceasefire? Aha, there we go. Pecs, apps. Oh, I haven't even thought of that one. Hey, but that's not bad. That's not bad. We got it. Spec. Well done, Sue. All right, skip 3 levels. Onward. All right, well, the C's are going to be okay. So there is a fake letter. About adopt, that's a word. Camp. Compact. Okay, so it is a fake D. A fake D. Yep, packed by itself. Camp. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, what about just comp? Ooh, that means there's a lot more C letter words. Coat. Oh, yeah, we got coat. Oh, coma. Oh, Adam, yep. All right, so we have at least 2 more 4-letter words that start with C. What about Coca just by itself, like Coca-Cola? Yep, okay. I don't know that that's what it means, but that's what I thought of. Okay, so, oh, a top, there we are. One more, and it's going to start with the letter C. Could be C-A or C-O. What about Cato? Oh, yeah, takeout tried it. Let's see. Capo, I don't even know what that is, but well done. Skip 3 levels. Level 12. All right, now we're on to level 15. Allison and Kelly. First couple ones in that one. Well done. I automatically see rain, like a hidden R. No, okay. So an ing, what about seen? Oh, it is. Okay, so fake O, hidden S. Fake O, hidden S. Gene, genie. Oh, genies. Genies. I'm still locked out, but genies, plural of genie. Nice. Let's see, what about, we got sign. Oh, sing. There we go. We got another one that starts with the letter S. Not to mention, there's still like 4 or 5-letter words. And no, that would need another N. I almost put engine, but oh, singe, singe and siege. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Do scene? Yeah, we did scene. Jean. Oh, what about just jeans? Oh yeah, Sue got it. Nice. Okay, 3 more 4-letter words. S-E-I-N. S-E-N-I. Just throwing it out there. G's. Oh, G's. G-E-I-N, maybe? G-I-N-E? Huh. G-I-S-E? Oh, gins. Okay, so that last one is going to start with G. E-E-N. Gene. Without, oh, Jens. Nice, Natalie. All right, we cleared the board. Skip 3 levels. Level 18, Natalie and Sue. Number 1 for that one. Okay, so we have a CH, no duplicate letters. There's a hidden letter and a fake letter. What about scratch? No, that's 2 C's. That's not going to work. Latch. Maybe reach. Maybe a chart would have been good. Okay, well, if chart didn't work, then that means the L is clear. Heart. I'm going to guess the C is the fake letter. No, the L is the... Yeah, C is the fake letter. So what about health? Maybe it's another H? No, okay. Yeah, nothing smaller than 5 letters. So fake C. What about trail? Alert. Alter. Oh, it's an E. It's an E. So it's a fake C, hidden E. Would you like to come play?
Yeah, I heard you talking about C's and 5 letters.
Yes. All right, so it's a fake C and a hidden E.
Alter.
Got alter? Oh. Alter, alert, heart, earth.
Recite? No.
Oh, later, lathe, halter. What about lather? Lather! I read it as lathe, but it's actually a word, lather.
No, lather.
Lather, it could be a thing. A lathe is a tool, one who lathes.
Lather, lather.
Okay, could be an H, could be an E. Wow, that was hard. Right now,
everyone did it. Everyone did it.
Yeah, we made it. Wow, these rounds. Wait, level 1 was even hard.
Seriously?
Yeah. Oh!
Yeah!
Nice.
Let me get a headband in hand.
Okay. Here, do you want one of mine?
No. I like the one with the noticeable teeth.
That's fair. All right, so continue. Sue, number 1 for that one, followed by Shannon and Callie. Okay, I'm gonna try Coops. Okay, Coops is good. Oh yeah, the answers are hidden now. So, Tech Gal Scoop, yep. So we need to clear the E and the I. Oh, scope. Okay, so it's a fake eye. A fake eye. What about scoop with an E? Oh, scooped. Maybe scooped. Is that a thing? Past tense? No. Okay.
Soap?
It's got to be 5 letters or more.
No.
Okay, so it's a fake eye.
Scone.
Scone? Try scone.
Why not? I love scones.
Scone, not bad.
I love scones.
Choose. Oh, Natalie got cops. Oh, I'll try it.
What?
Corpse.
Yay.
I know, thrilling.
I don't know what that is.
I'll tell you later. What about... Oh my gosh, why is this so hard?
Because the answers are hidden.
Thanks. Let's see. Why it...
Spook.
Spook? Spook could be it.
Spooky.
Nope, no spook. Dang.
Uh-huh.
An M. What is that word? Moops. Compose. Compose. No, there's no T. There's no T. Mopes.
Can you do another one after this? Yeah. No.
Please.
Anyone. Anyone. Oh, move sounds good.
Would you like to do another one?
Yeah.
All right. The girl has spoken. We're gonna do another one. All right. There you go. Yeah. I wonder how much the mic is hitting it. We'll see. All right. We'll go again.
I almost fell. But
that's a lot of N's. I would say companion, but that's not right. Let's just do Cannon. No, Conan. Didn't mean to do that. Cannon.
Conan.
He's a maniac.
N.
Oh, is it amniotic? No, cinnamon.
cinnamon.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, there's no T.
I love
Cinnamon. Okay. What about Maine? Okay,
There we go. Cannon. Wait, what?
Cannon with 2 ends is like a cannonball. Cannon with 1 end is like the origin of a story. Or the camera.
I'm gonna get a chair.
Okay. Well, what about nano? Is nano not a word? Was that just created for Star Trek, like a nanobot?
There are nanobots in a show that I watch, so.
Yeah, but if it's not a real thing. What is with all these hard level 1s? Oh, Micah, yeah. What about... Anon?
Yay, we complete the level!
There you go.
No.
I need another I. It'd be minion. Icon. What? It's gonna be like a bunch of weird words.
I would say micro.
Oh, amino. Yeah, Natalie.
Amino?
Here it is.
Yeah.
No,
Bone.
she just flipped her letters. That's all.
Oh.
Well, there's still like some 6-letter words.
Ow.
What is with all these hard level ones?
Mini.
There was only one I.
No. Mani.
All right, skip 2 levels. Dang, autograph.
Reverse.
Reverse. Severe.
Reverse.
Yep, severe. Reverse. Right? It's hard.
Reverse.
Oh, no, wait, that's 3 E's. Yes. Sorry, you're right. Reverse. No, wait, that's also 3 E's. Sever.
Revere.
Revere is an E at the end, but reverse.
See, look, reverse.
What? No, that's... There's no E at the end of it.
No, that's reverse.
Verse, sever...
Rear.
That's R-E-A-R.
Aww.
Oh, server. There we go.
Server.
Veers. Just yelling all the words people choose. Oh, E-R-R-S. Airs. Oh, nice.
Ears.
Oh, what
Wait, no.
Eves? Here we go. Okay, so now we have 2 4-letter words and 1 5-letter word.
Very?
Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Oh, yep, Sue got it. And Revs. Nice. All right, continue. Callie, Sue, and Elise. Well done. Oh, I know this one. I know this one. But wait, I gotta wait for it to show up over there because it's longer. And boo. Keynote.
What?
A keynote speaker.
Yaks.
Oh, knee. Yaks is with an A.
Tokyo.
Tokyo, there's not enough O's. Knee, K-N-E-E.
Keen.
Keen, yeah, Keen is one.
Oh, yay.
K-E-E-N. There you go, Kelly got Keen. Teen, toke. We got Keno, not
Teak.
note, tone.
Teak.
Teak is with an A. T-E-A-K.
T-E-A-K.
Yoke.
Ooh, yoki.
Yeet.
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 Tight, keto. Last one's
Where's
going to start with a
yeet?
T. Yee isn't an actual
No,
word,
yeet
sweetie.
is a word.
Is it in the dictionary? Tonk.
Yes. Tonk? What?
Yeah, like a Tonka truck.
Tonk, tonk. That just reminds me of a Pokemon.
That's fair.
Ooh, we have 1, 2, 3.
Tino.
Our score is 1, 2, 3.
It is. Tony. There we go.
I thought Tony was a name. Oh, there's a Tony Award, right?
Yeah, but I think that's actually named after someone too. But sometimes they have other movies. Okay,
Ambulance.
so the V's are gonna be. How do you get ambulance
I don't
know. Let's see. The V's are gonna be fine.
Hero? No. Survive.
Vibes. Oh no, wait, because the B is fake.
No.
So what about
come
visor?
on.
We don't need to be yelling, sweetie.
Sorry.
Well, what about Vise? V-I-E-S? There we go.
Oh my gosh, we could have done vibrate. But, like, why not?
Oh, no, you'd need a...
Sorry, I saw that. I thought it said
No,
vibrate.
that
I
says
thought it said vibrate.
bit rate.
What?
That says bit rate.
It looks like vibrate.
I could see that. Okay, virus. Let's see. Sire.
10 more points, 10 more points.
Gotta be some that start with the letter E. Oh, what about Ayers? Ruse. Ayers. Okay, so there's none.
Review?
Where?
Review?
Where are you reading review? Oh, you're guessing. Oh, gotcha.
Is that a word?
Well, review is a word, but you would need another E and a W. Rise. What about
EVIR?
rive?
E-V-I.
Evi. No, there's not going to be anything that starts with the letter E because the top one starts with the letter I, and it's in alphabetical order. But there will be one that starts with the letter S. There it is. Sewer.
Vevis. I don't know.
How about S-I-E-R? S-E-I-R. Just throwing it out there.
These? Base?
Revs. And Rouge. Do you want to go get Isis?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, skip 3 levels. Sue, dang, Sue, you're doing awesome.
She's sitting at the door.
That makes sense. Okay, that's a lot. So the O and the L's are going to be
Octopus.
fine. I'm going to do cold.
Octopus.
Oh, colorful. I didn't spell it. Colorful. There we go.
Yay.
Okay, so it's a fake D.
Perfect.
A fake D.
Fold. Oh, no.
No, a fake D.
Floor. Floor.
Floor. Yep, floor is one.
Floor.
There you go.
Coiler?
No, for any kind of coil, you need an
Color?
I.
Color?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the UK way of spelling the word color.
So it's the same thing as color?
Yes. It's just with an OU. Floor, flower. Okay, the rest of them are all going to be 4-letter words. So.
I thought the fool said flu. And I was like, that is not how you spell flu.
Oh, but fold. No, wait. It's a fake.
That's
D.
what I said.
I know. Loco.
Oh. Like, oh.
Oh, foul. Oh my gosh, I can't spell. I keep hitting the wrong ones. Foul 4. What about LOUR? I'm still locked out. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have popped my knuckles. Oh, yep, that would have been one. Another one's gonna start with letter C.
No. There's no E. Like cool.
Cooler. I don't know. Throwing it out there.
Cool. Cool.
OR?
Furl? Furl. Like
Curl. Oh, curl. Okay,
Like a
so it's gonna start
referral?
with. Furl is to like unfurl something, to like let it roll out.
The only thing I think of that is a referral.
Like if I go like this, it's like I unfurled my hand. Cookie. I just threw that out there. Cookie. Ooh, we have cookies downstairs. I made peanut butter cookies, chat.
You're so good.
Question: is it acceptable to have only cookies for lunch?
No.
Are you sure?
No.
Dang.
I thought about asking for cookies for breakfast.
Instead, I got you sausage and eggs.
Sausage and eggs is good anyway.
That's fair. Okay, no double letters,
User.
but there is a what?
User. Maybe it's an S.
Okay.
Just-
Ear.
I'm just gonna throw it out there. Yay.
Ear cuff. I don't know. That's okay. Okay, what about care? Oh, yeah, care is one. Okay, so we need to clear the F, the I, and the U.
I'm gonna make a hunch that the U is fake.
Fire. You'd be surprised sometimes. Oh, okay. So so it's going to be the F or the I. So let's try rice. Okay, it's going to be a fake F.
So
A
it's not
fake
face.
F, yeah.
It's not
Do
Not
you?
face
Is that how
or
you spell
cafe.
adieu? I feel like that's wrong. A-D-I-U-E. Nope, that's not right. Adieu was the
Adieu,
first
adieu.
one.
What's the that?
What?
I'm sorry, words are hard.
A little bit.
What's the hidden letter then?
I don't know.
Oh,
That's a
no,
good
it's not
question.
S.
So it's a fake F. Oh, did we do cure? There we go.
Earn.
Acre.
Maybe
Earn
it's
is
an
only
N.
3 letters.
Maybe E-A-R-N.
Oh, E-A-R-N. Sorry, I was thinking U-R-N.
Oh.
Nope, not an N.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, why is this so hard? Aria, maybe it's another A. A Q. Okay, so Q, U, A,
Quaint. No. Choir.
What is the word? That's not right. Oh my gosh.
Someone said quince.
Oh, acquire. Oh, yep. Okay.
Karma.
Wow. Today's was hard. Today's was real hard.
One
All
more?
right. But you get no. At some point we need to do lunch, madam. She'd keep us going. Oh man. All right. Let's close. Let's close that. All right. Well, oh, she says bye. So I'll take a picture of this, get it posted, and then we will be live again. Yeah, today's was really hard. We'll be live again on Wednesday, and we're going to do some giveaways, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to celebrate. So be sure to tune in. We'll do something with Johanna related, and we'll use some pencils, and it'll all be good. So thank you, everybody, for being awesome. Kara, thank you for your super chat, and for... sorry, my activity feed is not updated over here, but I know we had another member. Was it Megan? I think it was Megan. Anyway. All right, everyone. I'm going to head out. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy. Stay safe. I'll see you next week for some celebrations. All right. Bye.